Have you ever faced a problem so frustrating that you thought, someone has to fix this? That's exactly how our story begins, with a young man named David Velez. This incredible entrepreneur wasn't born in Brazil, but in Colombia. From a young age, he was determined and smart. He went to study at Stanford University in the United States, one of the best schools in the world. He worked for important investment firms like Sequoia Capital, where he learned how to spot great ideas. He was living the kind of life many people dream of. But then, destiny brought him to Brazil. And that's when everything changed. They charged high interest rates. Getting a credit card was a privilege, not a right. Millions of Brazilians were completely left out of the financial system. They had no way to build credit. They had no way to save money securely. They had no way to get a loan for their dreams. David saw this as a massive injustice. Instead of just complaining, he saw an opportunity. What if he could create a bank that actually treated people with respect? No physical branches, no absurd fees, no complicated paperwork. A bank that lived inside your smartphone, available 24/7. This wasn't just a business plan, it was a mission. He wanted to use technology to fight bureaucracy and give power back to the people. This personal frustration was the spark that would ignite a revolution that would change banking in Latin America forever. With this powerful idea burning in his mind, David Velez knew he couldn't do it alone. A great team is the heart of any great project. He found two brilliant partners, Cristina Junqueira and Edward Weibel, an American technology genius. In 2013, Nubank was born. The name itself was a statement. Nu means naked in Portuguese, representing transparency and simplicity. They wanted to strip away all the complexity and hidden costs of traditional banking. Their goal was clear and, honestly, incredibly ambitious: to create a financial services company that people would love. No physical branches, no big expensive buildings in fancy neighborhoods, no long lines, no waiting for a manager behind a glass wall. Everything, from opening an account to solving a problem, would happen through a mobile app. This was revolutionary. By cutting out massive physical costs, savings could go to customers. This meant a credit card with absolutely no annual fee. Opening an account takes just a few minutes on your phone. You take a picture of your ID, a selfie, and fill out some basic information. That's it. No need to take a day off work or gather a mountain of documents. The app itself is clean, intuitive, and easy to use. You can see your spending in real time. Block your card if you lose it. Starting a bank is not like starting a coffee shop. The challenges are enormous. They were entering an industry dominated by a handful of powerful established banks. These giants did not like a small startup changing the rules of their very profitable game. The first major hurdle was convincing investors to believe in their vision. Many thought it was impossible. A digital-only bank in Brazil? You'll never get the licenses. The big banks will crush you. These were the things David heard over and over again. But his passion and a solid business plan won over key investors, including Sequoia Capital, which gave them the initial funding to get started. Getting the money was just the first step. The next battle was with regulation. The Brazilian financial system is incredibly complex and full of rules. Nubank had to navigate this bureaucratic maze to get the necessary licenses to operate. Established banks had teams of lawyers and lobbyists who wouldn't make it easy. It took persistence to prove to the central bank that their model was safe, secure, and beneficial. Every approval was a hard-won victory, one step closer to a purple revolution. When the no-fee credit card launched, the response was overwhelming. They had tapped a deep well of consumer dissatisfaction. The waiting list grew to thousands, then hundreds of thousands. Word of mouth turned customers into a community united against the old way. What is the secret ingredient that makes Nubank work so well? Well, it's a powerful combination of cutting-edge technology and deep understanding of people. At its heart, Nubank is a technology company that happens to offer financial services. They built their entire system from scratch, beating decades-old mainframes. This modern, flexible tech makes them incredibly efficient. It lets them analyze data quickly, create new products faster, and operate at a fraction of competitors' costs. That foundation powers their incredible customer service. Nubank uses artificial intelligence, machine learning to empower human teams, not replace them. Their AI analyzes spending habits, detects fraud with high accuracy, and keeps your money safe. It helps determine credit limits in a fairer way by looking at many data points, not just a traditional score. That enables credit for people previously ignored. Tech does the heavy lifting in the background, freeing human agents to handle complex, empathetic problems. Security is another place tech matters. People once asked, "Is my money safe? Can it be hacked?" Nubank built a fortress of digital security. Advanced encryption and multiple protection layers safeguard data and funds. Simple features, like instantly blocking and unblocking your card, give users control they didn't have before. By proving digital can be more secure than physical, Nubank earned millions' trust. Their customer agents, experts, are trained as problem solvers, not script readers. The goal, wow the customer. Experts send small gifts, handwritten notes, even pet toys after standout interactions. That human touch builds emotional connection. It shows the company genuinely cares. High-tech efficiency, high-touch humanity is the magic formula that has won the hearts of millions across the continent. The success of the Purple Revolution in Brazil was just the beginning. David Velez and his team always had a bigger vision. They knew the problems of high fees, terrible service, financial exclusion were not unique to Brazil. The same issues plagued almost every country in Latin America. The mission was too important to be contained within one border. It was time to expand, bringing the wave of change to new shores. The first international stop was Mexico. Large population, high smartphone penetration, concentrated banking. Launching meant learning culture, navigating regulation, and adapting the product to local needs. But the core principles remain the same. Simple, transparent, fully digital. Starting with a no-fee credit card, the response in Mexico was explosive. A massive waiting list formed. Then came Colombia, the homeland of founder David Velez, met with incredible enthusiasm. Growth was even faster with a proven playbook, strong brand, and years of experience. No longer just a Brazilian startup, a regional powerhouse, a symbol of innovation. Nubank is giving millions their first credit card or first bank account. That's financial inclusion. It empowers small businesses, families building credit, and people joining the digital economy. By challenging the status quo, Nubank drives both massive business and social development, empowering a new generation. The Purple Revolution is a reminder to see problems as opportunities, and to build the future we want. Today on October 3rd, 2025, Nubank is not just a startup. It is a fintech giant, one of the largest and most valuable digital banks in the world, serving over 100 million customers. Its journey from a frustrating bank branch experience to a publicly traded company on the New York Stock Exchange is extraordinary. The company continues to innovate, offering a full suite of products including personal loans, investment platforms, and business accounts. Despite its massive size, core values endure: simplicity, transparency, and a relentless focus on the customer. The legacy of David Velez goes far beyond the company's success. He has inspired a generation of entrepreneurs across Latin America and beyond. You don't need a powerful family or deep connections to build something revolutionary. All you need is a clear vision, the courage to challenge the status quo, and the resilience to overcome countless obstacles. He proved a business can be both profitable and have a profoundly positive social impact. David has pledged to give away the majority of his wealth through the Giving Pledge. Success isn't just accumulation, it's using it to create opportunity and solve big problems. True leadership is building something that lasts, something that makes the world better long after you're gone. He is building a legacy of change, empowerment, and generosity. What can we learn from David Velez and Nubank? Frustrations can spark great ideas. A small team with a big dream can beat giants. Technology, combined with humanity, is a force for good. The Purple Revolution reminds us to be bold, to think differently, and to have the courage to build the future we want.